to the most. You know yourselves, the most comfortable place as a footballer is on the football pitch.
In the 2 qualifying wins in June, Stephen Davis becomes Northern Ireland's most capped outfield player. Game number 113. It all started with a home defeat against Fast is ready. Steve, what are you expecting?
It's going to be a fantastic
game. Stepping in. Possibilities. Zonal marking here from Germany. And it hits that front zone, and it's comfortably dealt with by 2 Northern Ireland players for company. And this is Conor Washington, and Manuel Neuer makes a big save. Back in by Paddy McNair at the other end, and this is Werner. Brandt is up there with him, and Werner is out of pitch.
A really big night for Niall McGinn, certainly against the...
Werner again. Here's Julian Brandt, he's got Gnabry breaking forward on the far side. Jamal Lewis with the matter in hand. Michael O'Neill has had some special nights as manager of Northern Ireland, some amazing moments, but if he launches that ball in over the head of Craig Cathcart, and it's poked goalwards by Conor Washington. No rear goes to ground. It's Brandt. Werner getting involved. And this is Kimmich who is setting himself, and that hits Saville flush in the face.
Great defending from George Saville, and I think the referee will have to stop this.
Again, trying to guide the ball into the path of Klosterman on the far side. To pick out Ginter. Timo Werner, speedy Timo Werner, Gnabry and Brandt are up there with him, and Cathcart was perfectly placed.
It's not often we say Johnny Evans being a bit slack, whether he got a shout or not. He took too long on the own goal, so his confidence won't be at top level.
Yeah, he had it because they knew games like this were coming over the hill. McNair tempts Neuer off his line, and Neuer gets to it.
In Northern Ireland, and they're basically playing from back to front, and Northern Ireland the
Davis, Washington. There was a training ground for his club RB Leipzig. This is Marco Reus, Cathcart in. Paddy McNair, it's an inviting cross. Stuart Dallas made sure it didn't. Washington the target here.
Some to do this.
Well, they're going to well, it's Serge Gnabry. Alstenberg's ball in. Brandt appealing for a penalty there for handball, and the referee unmoved.
Yeah, it was Brandt who gets a shot away, and they're calling out for a handball by Johnny Evans, but this is what Germany are very good to get in the pockets and work.
Their way forward again. It's patient football. It's Werner. It's deflected. Again, Germany are claiming a handball in the midst of all that.
Yeah, it's really well worked from Germany down the right-hand side. And
there's Klosterman. Now Brandt. Paddy McNair, nicely worked. There's Stuart Dallas. Dallas with a cross. George Saville back on his feet. What can they do from this corner kick? It's dropped towards the far post. It was Zulu who got a touch on it and kept out by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. It's Stuart Dallas. Washington was lurking. There's McGinn. McGinn's said it before when I've come here, it's more like a club atmosphere here as Paddy McNair leaves his calling card and Tony Kroos reacts. Timo Werner straight at Stuart Dallas, who turns away from Werner. Brandt the target there. Werner coming in from the left-hand side. It's Corey Evans. Washington lets it go, and then McGinn goes down. Has a look at the referee. This is Johnny Evans. Gets it back. Lovely flick there from Corey Evans. Driven in by Dallas, kept out by Neuer. Washington tries to pounce. And Germany have survived. Corey Evans. Chance to slip this through. The flag will go up against Conor Washington.
And he didn't have to go early, Gary. He just could have checked his run. And he was in.
And it's good defending, and Tony Kroos hits that into the ground, and Bailey Peacock-Farrell pulls his hands away.
And it's the main man at the back, Johnny Evans, yet again. Read that they
ended up being surrounded by Germany and Netherlands. Gnabry goes down and doesn't get the free kick he was looking for. And his defensive line here. And Johnny Evans wins the flick. Cathcart tries to get to it.
Still.
This is Timo Werner, and Bailey Peacock-Farrell called into action and takes evasive action.
He might not be playing for his club, but his constant.
This flick from Brandt. Werner trying to pounce. Johnny Evans off McNair. Western-based cross. Gnabry. Timo Werner. A pulsating first 45 minutes in Belfast. It's Northern Ireland near.
On 10 points, Netherlands with 9, but they will have a game in hand. There's still plenty. Crucial 45 minutes. Let's get back to Steve Lomas and Gary Weaver.
Yes, thank you, Scott. Well, Northern Ireland. Brandt in the middle. Cathcart got to it and fired in brilliantly. That is an absolute stunner from Marcel Halstenberg. And Germany silence Belfast.
Yeah, and what a goal. And I just said, Gnabry getting in them little pockets. He gets in again. He's just about to say Michael needs to get Stephen Davis a little bit closer. Gets in between and is able to get forward and slips it out to Klostermans on the right-hand side. There's a deep cross. I think Stuart Dallas gets dragged under the ball. But what a finish, you can't take.
Timo Werner, Serge Gnabry again. And now Brandt, Gnabry, they tried to walk it in. That time they were lacking the clinical touch.
And this man's been on fire since the second half started.
Paddy McNair hits the deck. The referee. And it's dropped through here to Klosterman. And Bailey Peacock-Farrell once again. Werner lets it run. Royce. It's Werner. And Bailey Peacock-Farrell gets down to it. Another superb stop. He is just about keeping Germany at arm's length.
Yes, it's devastating.
Werner giving chase to this. Bailey Peacock-Farrell in the way again. Then the block by Lewis. And that time it was Klosterman, the other fullback, who set his sights on goal.
Yeah, and it's that man Gnabry again, picking it up.
Brandt. It's Royce and Bailey Peacock-Farrell. You know the answer. He's come on with the answer again.
Yeah, and I think you'd expect.
Right at the start of this second half. Stuart Dallas. Caught by Royce.
Positive for Northern Ireland. They're not out of this game just yet.
Rose to pick out Klosterman and Johnny Evans. Berg again in an advanced position. It's Brandt who sticks out a boot. Gavin White will be. But here's Paddy McNair. Goes down. Referee. It looked like he was about to blow his whistle there. But this is Davis. White. It's cross.
And been able to impose themselves on Germany.
Gavin White. Dallas is up there with him. Gavin White stays on his feet. White. Stuart Dallas. Unable to find the target. So close again for Northern Ireland in a little wide. Havertz, who has caused Northern Ireland problems in the second half here. Paddy McNair. Tarring away that time. Moved away from his marker. Johnny Evans rising, headed away by time we're about to play in Europe. So Carl Robinson didn't want to lose him. It's Gnabry. It's Gnabry. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful goal from Serge Gnabry. Germany have refused to be intimidated in Belfast. They've got wrongs to right, and they're elbowing Northern Ireland out of the way. A well-crafted goal has finished off Northern Ireland.
Yeah, we spoke about him earlier. He's been quiet for the last 50.
Number 17, Paddy McNair.